Good morning and cheers and welcome to Coffee Convo Wednesday. I have got a big cup of happy for you today. Good morning, my name is Cindy Simmons. I am your host of Coffee Convo Wednesday, as I am every week. Funny how that is. Thanks for hanging out with me today. Sit back, grab your cup of coffee, tea, water, something stronger, whatever you need in the morning to get you through this Wednesday morning. We're going to be here about 15 to 20 minutes or so, depending on how long we all yak today. But we're going to talk about positive things. One negative thing that happened, and I really need your opinion on. What happened to make me think I'm either totally normal or totally crazy? Wait, don't answer that. So thank you for hanging out with me on Coffee Convo Wednesday. Got to start the morning off giving you a big fat happy good morning cheers. If you can't see, it actually says be happy in this ginormous happy mug. My friend Desiree gave this to me and I love this coffee mug. Don't forget, you guys, if you send me a big coffee mug, I will send you a t-shirt, details at the end of the show. We also have a giveaway, a Disney giveaway. Just saying. All right. So Coffee Convo Wednesday, 3 topics, and all right, this is Wednesday, January, what is today? I always have to look, January 17th, 2018. For those of you watching and are freezing today, I am so sorry, you guys, it is so cold. I can't say it is so cold here yet because I live in Orlando, Florida, and it is 55 degrees, and I feel like I should apologize for that because some of you are watching in Maryland, in New York, in Georgia. Yeah, and I am sorry because this winter weather is crazy. I know there's snow in Atlanta. I think the airport is not having flights in Atlanta. That's where I used to live. So you guys, I am so sorry. But if it makes you feel better, we here in Florida are going to get a low of, I think, 25 tonight. So you're like, no, that doesn't make me feel better, you Florida person who's sitting there in 55 degree weather. And I did put a sweatshirt on for you. So I'm sending you my good vibes. That was my Target sale purchase. Thanks. All right, so good morning. Welcome to Coffee Convo Wednesday. First on the show today, have you ever heard of that TV show called What Would You Do? So the reason I'm bringing this up is I love that show because it's always a reminder that there are good people left in the world. But I heard this story on the radio the other day, and I need to know because it has so frustrated me, and I need to know if I am the only one that finds something way wrong with this story. Okay, so the story they were doing on a local morning radio show here in Orlando, they were asking people if they ever bought something that they knew was way underpriced, like it was priced too low, like by accident, and you didn't care, but you bought it anyway. And I thought, okay, well, let's see where this goes. So they had a couple of people call. There was, for example, one person bought ribs or something at one of those box club, warehouse club stores. Sam's Club, Costco, BJ's, one of those. And I think it said 29 cents for the thing of ribs, but it was obviously supposed to be, say, $29. And that was what the price was, so they left with it. Then there was another person who said they were at a grocery store and they were in, like the little bakery section where they have all the goodies, the place that I just need to keep walking by when I'm at the grocery store. But all these little goodies there. Well, someone obviously priced them all in cents and not dollars. And so everything would, say it was supposed to be $3.99. It was like 39 cents. It was something like that. I don't remember the exact story. But they bought all of the desserts, all of these pastries and stuff, because they were marked in cents and not dollars, and they left. They bought like 20 things and said they just passed them out to their family because it was such a good deal. Then the one that kind of just sent me over the edge was they were telling this story. Now, the call could have been fake, but that's a whole other thing. But it's not even about the caller because I think it was probably fake, but I don't know. But this woman called up, said a couple of years ago when she and her husband were registering for gifts at, a baby store or whatever, they came across I think they said a car seat carrier, whatever it was, baby carrier, that was supposed to be $200. So they were going to do the little registry gun, that's registry gun, and buy this or register for this car seat. But it said that it was 2 cents. Yeah, a $200 car seat for 2 cents. So they bought like 20 of them. Okay, so 2 cents. Obviously the car seats are $200, but it said 2 cents. There was some glitch in the system. They get up to the front. She's like, oh yeah, my husband is such a charmer. He just kept the cashier distracted by talking the whole time. And we walked out with 20 car seats for a couple of bucks. And we gave them as gifts for the last 3 years when people had babies. So I was sitting there just listening to the story in my car about to go into Target. And I thought, really? Okay, let's just say that they're making that up. But everyone on this radio show, bunch of men, bunch of women, it's a big show. They all said, oh, good for you, you got yourself a deal. And I was waiting for someone to say, well, if I were a business owner, I would want a customer to come to me and say, hey, is something going on here? Because these car seats say 2 cents, but I'm going to guess they're supposed to not be 2 cents. But they didn't. They bought like 20 car seats. And again, even if the story is not true or is true, whatever, it was the reaction of everyone on the radio show. Everyone on the radio show said, wow, that's such a good deal, good for you. Another person said, well, that stinks to be that cashier. I mean, it's the cashier's fault. And only one person on the radio show said that he wouldn't have done it, but only because he thinks he would have been caught. None of them on this radio show, this big multi-person radio show said, that's just wrong. Because in my head, I'm thinking if I own the store, whether I am the manager, the boss, the owner, and whether it's a small baby store or a big store or any store, if I have made an error, yes, that is my fault. But I kind of, and again, I'm not trying to get all, religious on you, but my faith is very important to me. And I always try to teach our children really big lessons on the difference between right and wrong. So I always say, the way you can kind of tell is if Jesus was sitting right there, would you still do that? Would you buy a $200 car seat that said it was 2 cents and buy 20 of them? Because I just wouldn't do that, because I always try and take a step to say, okay, so this cashier is obviously going to get in trouble because she rang it up or he rang it up. And then that store is going to lose a bunch of money because they obviously, something happened with their system. It was a glitch in the system and they priced it incorrectly. Again, cashier's fault, she didn't catch it. The store's fault because they obviously did something incorrectly. But in my head, when you have that little angel and devil, I just would say, oh my goodness, I would feel so guilty buying 20 car seats for a couple of bucks because they were supposed to be $200 and it said 2 cents. Am I crazy? Am I the only one? I need you to comment below and weigh in. And you don't have to say what you just think you're supposed to say. I mean, be honest. If you are like, good deal, then good for you. But even like the people who were calling in and everyone on that show, everyone was like, good for you, you got a good deal. And then all of these other people called and gave examples of how they ripped off the system because someone else made a mistake. So they say, this coffee mug was a penny, but really in reality it was $25.99. So they got up and said, whoops, oh well. Like, I just think that's kind of what's wrong with the world. Like, what happened to that conscience where you feel guilty and the angel and the devil and you're thinking like, I don't know. I mean, am I crazy? Am I the only one that finds something legitimately wrong with that? If I go up to the cashier and I give them a 20 and it's say $15 and they give me $25 back by accident, then I think I need to say something to them because it's the right thing to do. Sure, would I love some extra cash in my pocket? Absolutely. But that's not right. It's stealing, and it doesn't matter if they made a mistake. If you made a mistake like that and say you were that person in that store, wouldn't you want someone to be honest? But like, no one on this radio show said that. Not one person said, you guys, that's not honest. Be honest. What happened to good people? It made me disappointed. It made me not want to listen to that morning show anymore. And I was trying not to be judgy. And I kept listening like, man, there's going to be one person that's going to say it's wrong. And one person did say it was wrong. But they said it's wrong only because they would get caught. They said, oh, I wouldn't do that because I'd get caught. I would never be able to get away with that. That was the only thing they said. I just don't get that. Like, if I'm overcharged or undercharged, I don't know. I just always say something, and I'm not going to walk out with a bedspread or a comforter or a quilt, or I don't know, I'm thinking bedding because I've been looking for bedding. That is, I know, $200 and it says it's 29 cents. Yeah, that's a good deal, and I'm going to be excited about a good deal, but I'm going to go up to the person, the cash register person or manager, and say, I think something's wrong. All of these bedspreads are 29 cents, but they're supposed to be whatever. And then they might say, oh no, we're just trying to get rid of them, so it's 29 cents. I feel like, yes, score. Then that's okay. But I think if it's too good of a deal, if it's too good to be true, then it probably is, and you should just do the right thing. That's what I think. What do you think? I need to know, because I just couldn't. And all these people were calling into this radio show to say, oh, I bought these headphones for 50 cents, but I knew they were $25, so I bought 10 pair of them. Like, that has been bothering me since I heard it a couple days ago. Just bothering me. So that's why I am having good vibes today and a cup of happy, because I need to get back to my happy place. Cup is so big, it's like the size of my head. But it's so good. Okay, topic number 2 on Coffee Convo Wednesday today. Does anyone know this smell? And you're thinking, what smell? I can't smell. I'm watching Facebook Live right now. Okay, I have been running, which I have talked about on the show before, and I hate it. Hate running, but I am training for the Disney Princess Half Marathon next month. I'd rather have hot pokers in my eyes than run. But since I have been living in Florida now over 5 months, I have found this trail and I love running on this trail. So 2 stories I have to tell you about something on the trail. So do you ever smell something and it takes you back to a memory? And it doesn't even have to be like a good smell, bad smell. It's just a smell. I was running on the trail, of course, and every morning I run and I Insta story over on Instagram, hashtag I hate running. I had this smell the other day that reminded me of the smell of my grandma and grandpa Rager. It's my mom's parents, my grandparents, who passed away when I was little. But it reminded me of the woods in the back of their house. They lived in Johnstown, Pennsylvania, which is where my mom, Mama Jane, is from. And they had this house that in the backyard, they just had this huge, like, ginormous hill of woods. They lived up on a hill, and there was a bigger hill. And I went there when I was really little, and I haven't been there in forever, and obviously haven't been since, gosh, I think I was like 20, so a while ago. But this smell, when I would go play in their backyard, I loved this smell. It smelled so good. And so there I am running, hating life because I hate running. And I smelled this smell because I run on this trail that has woods on the sides, trees and everything. And I could smell this smell. And I don't know what it was. I don't know if it was the same tree that is here in Florida, that is in Pennsylvania. I mean, I guess that's possible. Or I don't know what it was. I don't know if it was just after it had rained and the smell of the rain. There was something, and it just made me feel so good. Do you guys have that smell that when you smell it, you're like, oh, yes, that brings me back to insert memory here. Because it made me so happy even when I was running, which is hard to do because I'm not happy when I'm running. You guys are like, why are you running then? Because I have a mental bucket list, and on my bucket list was doing a half marathon, which is ridiculous because I don't run. So I've been training for this half marathon next month, and you guys, I don't even know. The only reason I'm doing it is because I'm doing it with my best friends, and I get to wear a costume, and you guys know how I feel about wearing a costume. So anyway, comment below. I just want to know if you guys have a certain smell that you're like, oh yeah, it smells so good. I have a good memory attached to that smell. All right, and finally on Coffee Convo Wednesday, continuing on this same trail that I'm running on, there is this. So I told you guys about the hot old man yoga guy. If you missed that show, go back, I think it was like 2-3 weeks ago, because that's a really fun story. But on this trail, I see so many different people. There's bikers, there's skateboarders, rollerbladers, walkers, runners. There are parents riding with their kids to school, bike riding. It's like everyone here is so active. And I'm going to guess it's because it's nice in Florida. Duh. But there's all these like little old people, and I love old people. I just love them. I don't know why. I think it's the, look at you at whatever age you are, out there running or walking or getting it. Yeah. Well, there's this woman, and every time I see her, she's an older woman, like a little old grandma lady. And I actually don't even know she's a grandma, but she's an older lady. Every time I see her, she's walking with her hands in her pocket, and she says, "Have a great day." That's it. And so every time I see her, I'm like, "Good morning." She doesn't say any response back. She just says, "Have a great day." So I thought maybe it's just me and I make her happy. No, it's not. Every person she walks by, "Have a great day." That's all she says. I don't know why, but it makes me so happy, and I live to see this woman when I am practicing for the half marathon on this trail. I live for this woman. I don't know her name. And one time I did get brave enough, because when I see her, I'm like, "Good morning to you." She's like, "Have a great day." And I said, "You too, you do the same." Like, I'm always like, "Ah." She's probably like, "Gosh, that girl is so weird." So I did get brave enough to say to her, "You know what? Thank you so much for wishing me have a great day. I look so forward to seeing you." And she just said, and she just smiled at me, because she's probably like, "Cuckoo, you're weird. Why are you talking to me? I just wanted to tell you to have a good day. Move along there, little runner who looks like an old lady running," which is a factual statement. Hashtag factual statement. I do look like an old lady dying when I'm running. It's terrible. I should like do an Insta story where you could see me and I'm just like, like running. And when did jogging start becoming running? Remember when it was called jogging? Why is it called running now? I ran with my daughter once. She's like, "Mom, you're jogging." I said, "No, everyone calls it running now. No one calls it jogging anymore." But that's what I do. Like, it's a really slow. Anyway, so I kind of love this lady, and I saw her yesterday, because obviously I don't run today because I'm here with you guys. But I saw her yesterday morning, and I see her approach, with her hands in her pockets. Always hands in her pockets. When it's warm, when it's cold, when it's not, always hands in the pockets. So I hadn't seen her, and I kept thinking, wow, maybe she's just not walking today. So I see her, and I got so excited, and there I am, old lady jogging, dying look. And I'm like, I perk up, like, here it comes. And she's like, "Have a great day." I said, "Thank you, my favorite person on the trail. You have a great day." This is her. There's the crazy lady again. She says nothing else to me, no matter what response I give her. All she says is, "Have a great day." I don't know what that is. That's supposed to be me walking like she does. She doesn't bounce like that. She just walks. But I'm sitting, so it's hard to show you. What's wrong with me? She just looks at me and smiles. That's it. But I love this woman. She brings so much joy to this thing that I really can't stand doing, but I'm doing anyway because I made a commitment, and I want to show my kids that I'm going to honor this commitment, and my friends who have so lovingly agreed to do it with me. But I love this lady, so I call her the "Have a Great Day" lady. I don't even know her name because, like I said, I've tried talking to her, but she still just keeps walking. Like, scurry along there, little lady. I appreciate that you like my "Have a Great Day," but I'm not here for conversation. And she's always walking by herself, never with anyone else. So I just call her the "Have a Great Day" lady. But it kind of reminded me that it really is that simple to give someone good vibes. Like, give off the good vibes. She gives me great vibes because she tells me to have a great day. I just love her. Like, I feel like she's such a blessing, and every day I feel like it's a little God wink saying, "Here you go, here's a little gift." And there are a couple people of you, Miss Sandy, my old neighbor, weighing in saying, "Hey, maybe she can't hear," or, "You're right, I didn't even think of all that stuff. I just, she couldn't hear. Maybe that's it. Maybe she did have a stroke. Maybe she can't hear." I don't know, but I just love her. Like, I am full of love for her. Like, I want to just, I love you, have a great day, lady. She just makes me happy. And I was thinking, it is that simple. Tell someone to have a great day. Any chance you get. It's the whole theme of the show. And how do I always end the show? Spread kindness like Nutella. It is that easy. That older lady literally makes my day every single time I see her. And I see her probably 4 times a week on a good week, 2 on a bad week when I'm feeling really tired and don't feel like running. But I just love her. I love her. I'd love to have a great day, lady. It's just that easy. All right, so that is Coffee Convo Wednesday. Before we get out of here, I did tell you I have a Disney giveaway for you. And you're like, what? Why? Because I just went to the Epcot International Festival of the Arts. It just started last week, last Friday, and it goes through February 19th, 7 days a week. And I had such a good time. So they have all these really cool festivals, neat festivals at Epcot, and I have never been to one of them. So the International Festival of the Arts is the first one that I have been to, and they have all of these fun things to do for families, for couples, all of these art things. You get this little booklet, and you can cross things off your list. Then the food, oh my goodness. Don't even get me started on the food. They have like legit Pop-Tarts, like homemade Pop-Tarts. They have all of this, I mean, in every country in Epcot, they have some art, food, I don't know. I'm not a foodie. I just like to eat it, but I'm not like a fancy food person. But the food here is incredible. I went by myself, and I cannot wait to go back and take my husband, who actually is a foodie in the sense that he loves food. But the Epcot International Festival of the Arts, like I said, is going on through February 19th. And when I went there to check it out, you know, when I get little presents, I feel like that's a win for you because I don't keep my presents. I give them to you, and you're like, well, what is that? It is a Disney gift card, a $25 Disney gift card for you. They put it on this fun little keychain that you can, I don't know, hang it around your wrist, which I think is super fun. But you can use this if you're going to go to Walt Disney World anytime soon, or you just want to buy yourself something online. I don't know, but it's $25 and they gave it to me. So I'm giving it to you because I had such a great time at the Epcot International Festival of the Arts. My first one, and I loved it. Been so much to see, so much to do, so much to eat, more importantly. So like I said, going on through February 19th, I'm going to hook you up with a $25 Disney gift card. Like this post, comment Epcot, and tell me where you're watching Coffee Convo Wednesday. So, $25 gift card for Disney for you. Just comment Epcot because this is the Epcot International Festival of the Arts. So, like this post, comment Epcot, and tell me which city you're watching Coffee Convo Wednesday from. And then I'll pick a winner sometime, probably by Sunday, I hope. Sometimes a little late, sorry. And then you'll have 30 days to claim your prize. So, good luck. So that's Coffee Convo Wednesday. Head over to cindysimmons.com. You can link there to follow me on all of the socials, especially Instagram, because I kind of live on Insta Story on Instagram. It's just my favorite. And like I said at the beginning of the show, if you guys send me a big ginormous mug because you see one and you're like, yeah, that's the size of her head, I'm going to send her that. I will hook you up with a t-shirt. So you can get my address, just like I said, by going over to cindysimmons.com. Send me an email. I'll shoot you the address. And I'll give you a big fat cheers and say thank you live on Coffee Convo Wednesday. So big it needs 2 hands. So thanks for hanging out with me on Coffee Convo Wednesday. Spread kindness like Nutella. And don't forget, a $25 Disney gift card for you. Like this post, comment Epcot, and tell me which city you're watching Coffee Convo Wednesday. Have a great rest of your week. Thanks for hanging out with me. Until next week, cheers.